Morning. So today I thought I'd head to somewhere where I've never actually been before. It's Northumberlandia. It's one of them like ground sculptures, like a sculpture that's built into the ground. It's by the artist Chris Jenks, but you can walk around it. She's also known as the Lady of the North. I'm gonna look a bit more into the history and a bit more about it later on. It is absolutely bitterly cold outside. I've actually realised that I forgot my gloves as well and my hands are freezing just from driving up, but I'm just going to take a moment to warm my hands up before I start because I don't want to be freezing before I even get there. Pretty decent sized car park. Mind you, if this was full, I don't have a clue where else you'd go, but I can't imagine it getting too much busier than this. But there is, I think that's one of them fresh milk machines over there. I'll go have a look. I mean, I'm dairy free, but I'll still have a look. So you get a reusable bottle and yeah, it's like a vending machine where there was loads of different flavours as well as just like original milk. So I'm sure if I could have dairy, it would be dead nice. Happy to see this sign because I'd seen online that there was a cafe, but that it wasn't open until February. Also have toilets at the back, which I forgot to check out, but I'm sure they're free. There is a £3 suggested donation, but as you can see, it's just cash. I haven't got any with me this time, but I'm going to come back and definitely pay. It's important to try and keep these places like looked after and keep them affordable. I just walked right to the edge of the park and I'm turning around to get my scarf. I left it because I thought with this going right up, my hat and my hood, I'll be okay. But oh my god, it's absolutely bitter. Also, I don't know how many videos I'll be taking because my hands are so painful already. Oh my god, it's nearly slipped. My hands are so painful already. Oh my god, it feels so cold through there. That's crazy. Cause even just back at the car park now, I'm like, I can feel the warmth from walking. My scarf is, oh my god, when I was talking it seems like my sunglasses. My scarf is so big, I don't even know how to wear it. I've stuffed it in. I think I'm going to leave this half out so I can wrap my hands up in it. I didn't know until I'd seen this sign that it's actually the world's largest human landform sculpture. That's really cool to see. Also on the other end I found another map that showed you the steepness of the various paths, so definitely look through that. I just stopped to take some photos behind me there because the lighting is so beautiful, but my hands are, it's too cold to stop to take photos. There's only a few parts that are actively very steep that it shows you where that is on the map, but you do need like some level of fitness to be able to climb up. But if you didn't want to do that, you can just walk around it and do the less steep section. The structure was opened in 2012, but construction began in 2010, and it was built from 1.5 million tonnes of rock, clay and soil that was all extracted from the nearby Shotton mine. And if you climb up to the top to the head, you can look out and there's some information about the mines. I'm sitting up here thinking about how nice this would be on a summer's day. Tell you what, it is actually fun just exploring all the different paths. Some of them are a little steeper than others, which is interesting in the snow. I was going to kind of properly track the distance, but I'm sure as you'll see at my Strava at the end, that's kind of gone out the window and I'm just following whatever path I fancy at the time. The inspiration for the landform comes from the Cheviot Hills, and he's then used the inspiration of the like curves and shapes of the female form and the Cheviot. I think I might go up to the top of the head, which from what I've been able to see, I think that's the highest point of the full place. So I've been wandering around for nearly an hour now, and I haven't even done anywhere near every path, but I am nearly back at the beginning where I started. Sitting down at the bottom, and although this was the bit that felt freezing compared to the car park in the woods at the beginning, it now feels like a summer holiday. It feels roasting compared to up at the top now. Oh, that wind was rough to say the least. You know what it is? I love winter walks, but when the snow comes, obviously that makes the roads very icy and hard to get to. So I don't get out in a proper walk in the snow often enough. But this is actually just straight off the A1, and there's a tiny stretch of road you come down, and then you're at the car park. So the roads were totally clear to get here. So many people sledging, but I feel like it's actually a bit too steep for sledging. And I don't know if people realise that as well, because a lot of people came and kind of did a couple and were like screaming and then have just left. I think they maybe got in the cafe instead. Down in front of the lake here, and what I'm actually doing is I'm trying to find a big rock or something to throw in and try and break the ice. I don't know if I can find anything. I don't think these are going to do it. We'll see. Oh. Oh, that one didn't even make it there. here you can see the steepness of the various paths. There's actually 4 miles of paths all the way around. I didn't get anything, but I did just quickly pop into the cafe to warm up for a little bit and see what they had. Then I just sat in the back of the van because the sun felt so warm on my face, so watching it go down for a little bit. Thanks for joining me for another wintry walk. Hopefully you could still see how beautiful that place was and it wasn't me just talking about how cold it was. I actually wasn't too bad. Like, my body, I am layered up. It really was just my hands, which is totally my fault for not wearing gloves. My Strava didn't track me too well, but I did about 4,000 steps. I'm not sure exactly what that equates to. So Northumberlandia itself, I thought it was going to be bigger, but also I was really impressed because I didn't realise how much you could actually see. I thought it was one of them things that when you're actually walking on it, you can't really see, but you could see the face and the nose and you could see all the body and everything, which that was really cool. That was a very fresh way for me to start my new year and another walk done, and I'm excited to see where I end up next. See you next time.